So here we are, day one of track 7 of 9. Sounds like a Star Trek character. I thought what would be interesting is to kind of record bits and pieces of me doing this entire recording all the way through. Some of this could be painful. I'll try to edit out a lot of the really painful stuff, but maybe it'll give you a feel for what it's like to sit in your studio and try to crank out something that's going to end up on your album. Granted, this is my studio, and so I do it in bits and pieces as I find the time and the inspiration. Anyway, so a couple of days ago, I'm laying in bed just before I fall asleep, and a phrase has come into my head. And a lot of times I get song ideas right before I go to bed. I think a lot of people do. And I wrote it down. The phrase, by the way, was reaching for the shotgun. And it just popped in my head, and I thought, okay, I wrote it down. The next day, I read it again, and I thought, oh, okay. And I just started to, come up with a couple of lines that would go after that. And I realized that those 4 lines could really form a chorus in a song. And, they say you're supposed to write the chorus first. Because what do they know? But they say you're supposed to write the chorus first. So I wrote it down. And over the next day or so, I have just been scribbling lyrics, bits and pieces of things. Maybe some of it will stay, maybe some of it won't. But what it allows me to do as I just write, is it allows me to kind of get a feel for a song structure. Okay, is this 2 verses and a chorus? Is this 2 verses? Is this a verse, a chorus, a verse, a chorus? Is this verses, chorus, bridge, chorus? That kind of thing. It gives me a chance to sort of get a feel for how that song is going to go. And so now what I'm going to do is try to pick out some music that goes with that idea of the chorus. If I can do that, usually I can get to, the melody itself. So we will see. Cheers. Well, I've been working on this track, which I'm going to call Shotgun. Bits and pieces here and there, hour here, an hour there, when I can get time. Pretty much all the pieces are there. I mean, I know what key it's in, I know what beat per minute. I've got a pretty good idea of song structure. The lyrics are done. As a matter of fact, I woke up at like 3:30 in the morning last night, and I just had the lyrics to the bridge. The lyrics, the music, everything. Got up, wrote it down. And that's a big hurdle to get over. That all being said, I need some quality time at this point in order to get it done, because it's like I've got all the ingredients, but it's not a cake. So my goal over the next couple of days is to find a solid 6-8 hours to sit in the studio and record this damn thing. And if I can do that, I believe that I'll be done, or very much done. I may not have all the lyrics exactly the way I want recorded, all the vocals recorded, but the music will be done, and then I can come back and do the lyrics, and it'll be exciting. And then I also had one of those 3 in the morning ideas about the last track, which right now is slated to be 9 of 9. I've got the first stanza done and a rough idea of how I want the music to go. And it's a start. And I think if I finish this one and just focus, I can get that one in good shape. That one seems simpler. What could go wrong? But that leaves that hole in track number 8. We'll see what happens. But I am going to focus on Shotgun over the next couple of days, and maybe then we will revisit what it was like. But I will continue to give you pieces of my struggles to get that done, and hopefully you'll find it interesting. Cheers. Reaching for the shotgun. You know, I think I got one. They say he was a good man. I don't know. everything is a little better with the Diet Coke. Reaching for the shotgun. You know, I think I got one. Perhaps he was a good man. Who's to know? So I think track 7, Shotgun, is in the can, so to speak. As good as I can get it right now. It's taken a couple of weeks to put it together. It's hard when you're doing an hour here, half an hour there, an hour here, and occasionally you'll get 2 or 3 hours, which you spend most of the time just scrubbing little bits and pieces. And none of this is even about mixing. This is just me trying to get the right feel on the recording and, just trying to get the recording right. Mixing is a whole other deal that we'll talk about with this album once the recording is done. Anyway, it's been a trial. I hope you found the trip interesting. And off to the next one. 2 tracks to go, and this album will be ready to get mixed. The next track, I think I'm going to jump maybe to, depending on what happens, maybe to track 9, because that one I've got at least one stanza and a little bit of music in my head. But we'll see. Anyway, thanks for making the trip, and cheers.